Hey there guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have the last Cypher guide for you. For those of you who have been watching my videos, then you should realize by now that I have a guide on each of the map, just showcasing my personal setups. And that's about it. Yeah, that's about it. So let's just get straight into the last map, which is Brian. The first tripwire place is right on this doorway here of B-Log, and then the second one is just in Hugo. So these two tripwires, there's really not anything special about them. They just prevent anyone from blocking or walking into your site and help me to get some easy pick if that's the case. And that's about it for those two. I do have alternative tripwire, especially in Hookah. So first one is just against this archway. The second is on it angled on the opposite side, like so. Where else? Yeah, so additionally I can also just use those two to watch Hookah, and then I myself can just be watching B long. So if anyone destroys them, then it will let me know and I will know that someone's there. So that's how it works basically. Also make sure to put the tripwires high enough so that people don't crouch underneath. Furthermore, I also have this third placement and this one right here. So these two are just another alternative spots I can put my tripwires, as you can see. So with those four, you can basically mix and match any number of combinations you want. Like so. You have those two. You have these two. Maybe not this one because people can go underneath that. What else? Yeah, you can have this crisscross way right here if you really wanted to. Yeah, that's too low. Let me fix it. There we go. So I'll just put these back for you, just so you can see. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Another common place is right here on this sand hill box. So this one just basically blocks the window, and if people do jump through it, they do get stuck in there as well. And like the other ones I said, you can also combo it as well. So what if I put here? No, that one. Yeah. So the tripwire I just put down right there. If you put it, let me fix this. I think this is what. Yeah. So the point of this one is that if people jump, then their head will get knocked and they won't travel as far, like just then. So try again. Yeah, just like that. But if they did jump sideways, they will make it across. But that will take them a few attempts to do so. And that also gives you time to shoot them as well. So these are just the tripwires I showed you just then. Yeah. What's next? Cyber cage? No. Oh yeah. You can also place it on these two walls here if you're watching Hookah yourself and you have no one watching long. Now we can move on to cyber cage. So my default cyber cage is always on this box right here. Right on the box. So what the box does, or what the cyber cage does, is that it
cage triggered
left side of the Hookah and if your tripwire does activate, then hopefully you'll be able to get a free kill as well, or slow the enemy down. It's just on this box. Spy cam? Yeah, let's talk about spy cams. So the first spy cam I always use is just right here on this little edge thingy. Let me show you. Yep. Oh, what's going on? Yeah. There we go. Yeah, so for this one you can see B long. Hopefully no one will be able to shoot it down. Do make a note that if you place it too low, you won't be able to see B long. So make sure you place it high. Yeah. And you'll also be able to see on sight with this camera as well. Another good camera that I like to use is just along this line on the wall. Just make sure you jump and click and space. So you can see onto sight for that one, you can see hookah, and you can see anyone entering B-long or the teleporter. If you do have a tripwire set up in hookah, or if you're watching long yourself and no one's watching hookah for you, you can place your camera here to watch market on hookah. If that doesn't work, or if that's too low for you, too high for you, you can place it lower and just watch the entrance of hookah. Now with the cyber cage earlier, you can also place a camera there just to use the two abilities together. It doesn't have to be in a specific place, it can just be anywhere, like this one. So yeah, you can see all of hookah without the cage, activate the cage, and you can still see hookah and anyone that's deep in hookah or entering hookah. Yeah, show you that again. Yep, just like this. You want entering hookah, and I think that's about it for A side, no B side. So that's one camera spot, that's two, and that's three. Now let's move to A side. So A side is a lot harder to defend in my personal opinion. So just make sure you always defend B side. Just always go B side. Let's go all the way here. So first tripwire is just on this, on top of this triangle, orange triangle, like so. You can place it lower or higher if you want. Typically people just like to rush in this side, so hopefully they won't be paying attention to the tripwire and won't jump over it if you do decide to place it low. Otherwise you can place your tripwire watching U-haul like so, anywhere along this wall, or just on the opposite side like I'll do now. Just to watch U-haul. Or you can also place the tripwire outside of shower entrance. This one's quite good in my opinion, mainly because the enemy won't be able to see it from their angle, and if they want to destroy it they have to cross into it, which leaves them open for your teammate to kill them, or for you to get the pick. Now let's talk about cyber cage. This is probably the only cyber cage that I know. I try to do a one-way like Viper does, like Viper has. This one doesn't really work out as much. Nevertheless, you can always use that cyber cage as well. Right, there we go. There we go. What else? What else? A side. As you can probably tell, I don't play A side often. It's just really hard for me to defend. You might be able to place the camera there. It might get destroyed. Who knows? Let's see. Here. You can place it there if you want. So I like to try and hide my camera or place it up high as possible, just somewhere people won't expect it, which is what I'm trying to look for right now. You can place them on that wall that I just showed, like somewhere around here. Maybe hit 2. Yeah, you can use this camera slot if you want. I'm just saying that because, like I said, I don't defend on A site. It's really hard for me because it's just too open, in my personal opinion, for site to defend. Let's see. I think that's about it. Just make sure to always defend B side on this map. And that's about it for the last Cypher video. If you want to see more, make sure you hit that like button, comment and subscribe to my channel for more content.